Welcome, dear students. I am Dr. Arun Kumar, Associate Professor, Department of Mathematics, Sai Vidya Institute of Technology. So, in this video, I'll be discussing how to solve second order ordinary differential equations numerically using Milne's predictor corrector method. So, this is a subtopic in Module 5 of the course Transform Calculus, Fourier Series and Numerical Techniques. That is 18 M83-1 of VTU syllabus. So first let us discuss what is the working procedure to solve a problem here. So before starting a working procedure, so just let us recall Milne's predictor and corrector formulae. So Milne's predictor formula will be defined like this: y4 power p equals y naught plus 4h by 3 into 2y1 dash minus y2 dash plus 2y3 dash. And the Milne's corrector formula is y4c is y2 plus h by 3 into y2 dash plus 4y3 dash plus y4 dash. So these are the relations for predictor and corrector in case of Milne's, where h is the step length. So these relations already we have used in module 4 of the same course, that is 18 M83-1, Milne's predictor formula and corrector formula. So here with a small changes, we are going to use these two relations to solve a second order ordinary differential equations. So these two relations directly you use to solve a first order DE. But here, since the equations are related to second order differential equations, so we need to modify these two relations. So that modifications let us discuss in the working rule only, right? So let us see what is the working procedure for problems. Step 1. See, given a second order ODE, d square y by dx square is equal to phi of x comma y dash and some data, we put dy by dx is equal to z. So this implies, see, when you differentiate this, what happens? D square y by dx square is equal to differentiation of z, dz by dx. So this is the substitution I'll choose. When I substitute this in equation 1, so that equation 1 reduces to, see, d square y by dx square can be replaced by dz by dx. So it is dz by dx is equal to, here I'll put y dash is equal to z. So this becomes x comma y comma z. See, this phi is the original relation. See, when I use the substitution, we know this equation will change. So I will change the notation like this. So this phi, I'll change it as something like g. So when I use the substitution, the second order differential equation given here reduces to dz by dx is equal to g of x comma y comma z. So this is the first order, right? So this is the first step in solving a problem of second order differential equation using Milne's predictor corrector formula. So reduce second order differential equation to first order form. So once you reduce it, in the step 2, we prepare a table consisting the values of x, y and y dash. So y dash will be taken as z and y double dash. So y double dash means, you know, it is z dash. So let us construct a table consisting the values of these things. Now, step 3. In the third step, we apply Milne's predictor formula shown below. So here the predictor formula was written here, and we find the predicted values here, y4 power p and z4 power p. So the formula for y4p, the predicted value in y is, it is y naught plus 4h by 3, 2z1 minus z2 plus 2z3. So it is the same formula which you have defined earlier. See, this is the same formula here. You can observe this formula. See, you know, y dash is taken as what? Z here. Y dash is z. So if I replace y dash by z, y1 dash becomes what? Z1. y2 dash becomes z2. y3 dash becomes z3. It is the same formula. No need to remember extra relation. Whatever the predictor formula we have here, in place of y1 dash, you write z1. In place of y2 dash, z2. In place of y3 dash, you can write z3 because you are taking y dash is equal to z as a substitution in step 1 to reduce the second order dE to first order form. So this predictive formula becomes y naught plus 4h by 3 into, see this, 2z1 minus z2 plus 2z3. So this is the predictive formula for y. And the predictive formula for z, z4 power p is z0 plus 4h by 3, it is 2z1 dash minus z2 dash plus 2z3 dash. So just in this previous relation, if I put dashes here, the derivatives, see, z1 is the, make it as z1 dash, z2, z2 dash, z3, z3 dash. So using this relation, I can write this also. So I can calculate the predicted values of y and z using these two relations. So this is what we have to do in third step. So after finding this predictor values, we find what is z4 dash. See why we need this z4 dash. Remember, after using the predictor formulae in Milnes, we have to apply corrector. So in corrector formulae, there is a term z4 dash. So first, before applying this corrector formula, we have to calculate what is z4 dash. So we find the value of z4 dash using the predictor values whatever we got here. So once you find this z4 dash, in step 5, we apply Milnes corrector formula shown below here. So corrector formula, y4c equals y2 plus h by 3 into z2 plus 4z3 plus z4. So this is the Milnes corrector formula for y. See, this formula is same as the previous one. You can see this. See, this is the Milnes corrector formula, y2 plus h by 3 into y2 dash plus 4y3 dash plus y4 dash. But here we are discussing about how to solve a second order differential equations. And you know, the y dash is taken as z here. So if I replace this y dash by z, this formula becomes z2, here 4z3, here z4. So with this modification, the corrector formula was written in the working rule. See this, z2, 4z3 plus z4. So it is the same formula. In place of y dash, we are writing z. And once you write the corrector formula for y, the next you can write the corrector formula for z. So z4c is, it is z2 plus h by 3. So just put a dashes here, derivatives. So z2 is there, make it as z2 dash plus 4 z3 dash plus z4 dash. So these two relations calculates what is the corrected value of your problem. So in step 3, you will find predicted values, whereas in step 5, you will find a corrected value. But we know that in any predictor corrector methods, this corrector values we have to calculate minimum twice. So we have to apply corrector formula 2 times. I mean, you have to calculate y4c again. So in step 6, what I am going to do is, again we apply corrector formula. I mean, we repeat this. While repeating this, see here earlier while calculating z4, we have used the predicted value which is obtained in step 3. Now, again while calculating corrected value, in place of this z4, I will use the corrected value which is obtained in step 5. See, using z4c value obtained in step 5 in this. So in this y4c relation, all these things you can get it from the table. But this value you can use from the step 5 corrector value. So substitute that value along with all other values and simplify. You get the corrected value once again. So this is how we can calculate the corrected value second time. So once you calculate the corrected value twice, you can observe whether the values are in consistency. That means whether the root is repeated. If the root repeated, you can stop the process. Otherwise, you have to repeat the corrector procedure again. So If you apply 2 times, definitely the root will repeat. So once the root repeats, you can stop the process and you can conclude what is the answer for a problem. And that will be the final solution of your initial value problem. I mean second order ordinary differential equation given to you by Milne's predictor corrector method. This is how we can solve a problem of second order ODE using Milne's predictor corrector formula.
Okay, so we shall start the first problem on Milne's method. Apply Milne's method to find y of 0.4 for an IVP d square y by dx square is equal to 1 plus dy by dx. Given the data, x values 0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, y values are 1, 1.1103, 1.2427, 1.399. Y dash values are 1, 1.2103, 1.4427, 1.699. So this is the data given. So let us see how to solve this problem by using Milne's predictor corrector formula. See, we know that while solving any problem of a second order differential equation, the first step is we have to reduce that second order differential equation to first order. So to do this, we have a substitution. Put dy by dx is equal to z. This implies d square y by dx square equals differentiation of this. It is dz by dx. So this is a common substitution we can use in order to reduce the second order dE to first order. So let us put this in the given equation. So therefore, the given differential equation becomes, d square y by dx square can be written as dz by dx. So get dz by dx is equal to, it is 1 plus dy by dx. And what is dy by dx? Z. So it is 1 plus z. So the second order equation reduces to first order. Now you can rewrite this differential equation as, dz by dx can be written as z dash. So dz by dx is z dash. So I can write z dash equals 1 plus z. So I can rewrite the equation like this. So this is the first step in solving a problem of second order ordinary differential equation numerically. So it may be Milne's method or Runge-Kutta method. This step was common. Now we start applying our Milne's predictor corrector formula working procedure. So we know that according to Milne's method, the first step is we have to construct a data table consisting the values of x, y, y dash and y double dash, z dash. So let us substitute that. So now, the relevant table, for a given data is given by, so your data table should contain the values of x first, x column I'll write, then y values, then y dash values, and y dash is what? Z. Y dash is z, we have taken dy by dx as z. Next I want z dash. So the z dash is, z we have, z dash, the relation is 1 plus z. So let us enter the data. So x values are given, I'll write 0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, but remember there is a one more value of x. So this is the point where I want to find a final solution, that is 0.4. So that also I'll write, and I'll rename these values as x0, x1, x2, x3, and this one I'll take it as x4. Now the corresponding y values are 1, 1.1103, 1.2427, 1.4427. So I'll rename them as y0, y1, y2, y3, and y4 is unknown. So that we have to find out. Right. Now we have y dash values. So let us substitute them. It is 1, 1.2103, 1.4427, 1.699. So these are the y dash values, but you know y dash is z. So this is the value of y0 dash. But y0 dash I'll write it as z0 because y dash is same as z. So this one I can write it as z1. This is z2, z3, and z4 is also unknown. We don't know. Now let us find the values of z dash. So the first one I can call it as z0 dash. So z0 dash means what? So here it becomes 1 plus z becomes z0. So this is equal to, see z0 is 1. So 1 plus 1, it becomes 2. Next is z1 dash. So it is 1 plus z. Z becomes what? z1 now. So this is 1 plus, what is z1? 1.2103. So this gives 2.2103. So similarly the next is z2 dash. It is 1 plus z2. So it is 1 plus, what is z2? 1.4427. This gives 2.4427. And finally z3 dash. It is 1 plus z3. So I'm just using this relation. It is 1 plus 1.699. It gives 2.699, and z4 dash is also unknown. So this is the first step here. After reducing the DE to first order form, we have to find out what are the values of the z0 dash, z1 dash, and all these things. I mean, we have to construct a data table for a problem. Now, once this is constructed, we go to the next step. So, you know, according to the procedure, the second step here is finding the predicted value. So, let us find the predicted value. So, we know that y4 power p, that means Milne's predictor formula. So, what is the predictor formula? It is y0 plus 4h by 3 into, this is 2z1 minus z2 plus 2z3. So this is the formula for, this is the Milne's predictor formula. So once you get a formula, once you write a formula, you know the values of these things. y0, it is there. z1, z2, z3, you can find out from the table. H, and what is h here? It is just a difference of these two. H is 0.1 minus 0. It gives 0.1 step length. So substitute the values of y0, h, and all these values in the formula and simplify. We get what is the predicted value. So let us simplify this. So this is equal to y0. What is y0? 1 plus 4 into h. H is 0.1 divided by 3 into 2 times z1. What is z1? 1.2103 minus z2, 1.4427 plus 2 into z3, 1.699. So use your calculator and simplify this. We get the predicted value for y. So on simplification, this gives 1.5835. So this is the predicted value. So calculate the predicted value properly, because if you take enough care in calculating the predicted value, easily you can guess what is the answer. So this is the predicted means, if there any error present in this one, your corrector formula will reduce the error and it will give you the better accuracy. So if you made a mistake in this predicted value, entire thing becomes wrong. So the answer of the problem will be around this predicted value. So calculate the predicted value properly. Now, so predicted value is over. We'll go for Z4P, the predicted value for Z. So similarly, Z4 power P, predicted formula for Z. So what is the formula? It is same formula here. Z0 instead of Y, Z will come plus 4h by 3 into. So you know, while writing a predictor formula for Z, you can just put a dashes for these things. I mean, I can write this as 2Z1 dash minus Z2 dash plus 2Z3 dash. So this is the predictor formula for Z. Now you know all the values, right? Z0 is given in the problem. Z0 is the CEO. H is already calculated. Z1 dash, Z2 dash, Z3 dash, you can find out from the table. Just substitute here. This is equal to Z0. What is Z0? 1 plus 4 into H. What is step length? H, 0.1 divided by 3 into 2 into Z1 dash. So Z1 dash is this 2.2103 minus Z2 dash. Z2 dash is 2.4427 plus 2 into Z3 dash. And what is Z3 dash? 2.699. So calculate this. We get the predicted value for Z. So the predicted value for Z is, it is 1.9835. This is the predicted value for Z here. So we got the predicted value for Y and predicted value for Z. So the predictor formula according to a procedure will apply only once. So this is over now. Now we have to apply corrector formula. But before applying a corrector formula, we have to find what is this Z4 dash. Because you know the corrector formula contains a term Z4 dash. So let us calculate what is Z4 dash now. Now Z4 dash equals. So you know Z dash is 1 plus Z, the expression. So Z4 dash becomes what? 1 plus Z4. So this is equal to 1 plus Z4. Remember Z4 is unknown here. From the table you cannot get. But already we have calculated what is the predicted value for Z4. So I can use this predicted value for Z4 here to calculate what is Z4 dash. So let us substitute this. So I can write like this, Z4 power P. Predicted value I am using. I can show like this. So what is the value? 1.9835. So this implies Z4 dash equals, it is 2.9835. So this is Z4 dash value. Right? So once we get Z4 dash value, you know, you can start applying your corrector formula and find the corrected value of Y4 and Z4. So let us apply the corrector formula now. We know that Y4C, the corrector formula is, so it is Y2 plus H by 3 into, it is Z2 plus 4Z3 plus Z4. So this is the corrector formula for Y. Milnes corrector formula. So you can substitute the values. This is equal to Y2. So what is Y2? See, Y2 is 1.2427. You can see the table and write. Plus H, you know, H is 0.1. 0.1 by 3 into this is Z2. So see the table and write. The value of Z2 is 1.4427 plus 4 into Z3. So Z3 value from the table is 1.699 plus Z4. Since Z4 you cannot get from the table. So what we can do? So in place of Z4, I can use the predicted value for Z. So let us use the predicted value for Z. I'll write P here. So what is the predicted value of Z? You know, it is 1.9835. Remember, this is the predicted value for Z here. So use your calculator and find out the value of this. So this gives Y4C, the corrected value is, it is 1.5834. So this is the corrected value in Y. So you can observe that the predicted value of Y is 1.5835. The corrected value is 1.5834. So you have started getting consistency. So you should get like this. So the corrected value should be around the predicted value only. You should not get a much difference. If you get a difference, so 100% there is some mistake. So this is the corrected value for Y we got. Now find the corrected value for Z. Similarly, Z4C, the corrected value for Z is, what is the formula? Same, Z2 plus H by 3. Just look at this and write. Put a dashes for this. Z2 dash plus 4Z3 dash plus Z4 dash. Now substitute the values. What is Z2? Z2 from the table, it is 1.4427 plus H is 0.1, 0.1 by 3 into Z2 dash 2.4427 plus 4 into Z3 dash 2.699 plus Z4 dash. So this already we have calculated. So Z4 dash is 2.9835. So this is the calculated value of Z4 dash. Now use your calculator and find the value of this. We get Z4C, the corrected value of Z is, it is 1.9834 we get. So this is the corrected value for Z. So here also you can compare the predicted value of Z. Z4 is 1.9835, whereas the corrected value is 1.9834. So you are getting almost same value. So we have applied corrector. But as we discussed in the working procedure, you know, in a Milne's predictor corrector method, we need to apply the corrector formula twice. Minimum 2 times you have to apply to say the answer is a better accuracy. So let us start applying a corrector formula once again. See, here already I applied a corrector formula, this one. I'll repeat this step. But what is the difference? The difference is I'll retain all these things. These things you can get it from the table. But here, to calculate the corrected value first time, I used predicted value. But while calculating the corrected value second time, instead of this predicted, I'll use this corrected value. I'll repeat like this. Again, Y4C, the corrected is, I'll write the same formula, Y2 plus H by 3 into, this is Z2 plus 4Z3 plus Z4. Instead of this prediction, I'll use correction value, that is corrected value, Z4C. So this is the only difference you can notice, P here, C here. Now substitute all the values. Anyway, these values are same. I'll repeat. 1.2427 plus H is 0.1 divided by 3 into Z2. It is 1.4427 plus 4 into Z3 is 1.699. The same value till here. But the last one, here 1.9835, it is a predicted value. But now the corrected value, what is the corrected value? This one, 1.9834. So instead of predictor, I am using corrector value here. Now simplify this, we get Y4C, the corrected value once again. And the answer for this is 1.5834. 5834 only will come. So this is the second corrected value. And if you compare the two corrected values here, so both are same, so you can stop the procedure and you can conclude the answer. So the conclusion is y of 0.4 equals, it is 1.5834. So this is the required answer for a problem. So this is how we can solve a second order ordinary differential equation using Milne's predictor corrector formula. So now second problem on Milne's method. Apply Milne's method to compute y of 0.8 given that d square y by dx square equals 1 minus 2y dy by dx and the data x values 0, 0.2, 0.4, 0.6. Y values are 0, 0.02, 0.0795, 0.1762 and y dash is 0, 0.1996, 0.3937, 0.5689. So this is the problem. So already you know how to solve a problem on Milne's method. One problem we have discussed. So it is a second one, a similar problem. So only the data is different and the equation is different. The procedure is same, whatever we did in the previous problem. So let us repeat the same thing. So solution first. So you know in the first step of Milne's method, you have to use the substitution. Put dy by dx is equal to z. So this implies d square y by dx square equals differentiation of this dz by dx. So let us use this substitution and we convert our second order differential equation to first order form. So when I substitute this here, the equation becomes d square y by dx square becomes what? Dz by dx equals, it is 1 minus 2y into dy by dx, and you know dy by dx is z. So it becomes 1 minus 2yz. So your second order equation using the substitution reduced to first order. And we know this equation we can rewrite it as, so dz by dx can be written as z dash. So we get z dash equals, it is 1 minus 2y into z. So this is the expression for z dash, right? So this is the first step in Milne's predictor corrector method. So once we have reduced the problem to first order, you know in the same step you have to construct a relevant table for the data. I mean you have to write a data table consisting the values of this x, y, y dash, and you know y dash means z. Y dash is dy by dx and dy by dx we have taken it as z. So this is z values and then z dash. So let us construct the table. So the relevant table for a data is, so you know your data table should contain x values first, then y values, then y dash, but you know y dash is z, so I'll write y dash is equal to z, and finally I want z dash, and you know z dash is 1 minus 2yz. Z dash expression I'm writing. So enter the data now. X values is 0, this value, next 0.2, then you have 0.4, then we have 0.6, and you have one more value of x where I want a final solution, that is 0.8. So that also I'll write here, so that I can rename these values as x0, this is x1, x2, x3, and this one is x4. So let us tabulate the values of x like this. Now corresponding y values are, you know it is 0, y value, this is 0 0.02, 0 0.0795, next is 0 0.1762. So I can take these values as y0, this is y1, y2, y3 and y4 is unknown. So that we have to calculate. Now corresponding y dash values are, so it is 0, so y dash, it is 0.1996, 0.3937 and 0.5689. And these are the values of y dash. This is y0 dash, y1 dash, etc. But y dash is taken as z. So instead of writing y0 dash, I'll write this as z0. So this is z0 value. So this is y1 dash. So y1 dash is z1. So like this is z2. This is z3. And z4 is unknown that we have to find. Now corresponding derivative values. I mean first one is z0 dash. Next I want z1 dash. Then z2 dash. z3 dash. Right? z4 dash is unknown that we have to find. So let us calculate one by one. So what is z0 dash? See, z dash is 1 minus 2yz. So it is 1 minus 2 into corresponding values. In that row you can substitute y and z. What are the y and z value? 0 into 0. Sorry, 0 into 0. So on simplification it becomes 1. So z0 dash is 1. Next similarly z1 dash, it is 1 minus 2 into y into z. What is y? 0.02 into z. Z is 0.1996. So if you simplify this, you get z1 dash. So it is 0.9920. Similarly z2 dash, it is 1 minus 2 into these two values. It is 0.0795 into 0.3937. So these two I am substituting. So simplify this, it is 0.9374. Now z3 dash, again same, 1 minus, this is 2 into these two values. It is 0.1762 into this 0.5689. Simplify this, it is 0.7995. So these are the values of z dash. So just substitute these values in this relation and calculate. So this is the first step here. So to reduce the second order d to first order form using a substitution dy by dx equals z, and prepare a data table consisting the values of x, y, y dash means z and z dash value. So once we get this, we can go for second step. So the second step is the calculation of predictor value. So let us apply Milner's predictor formula and we find what is y4 dash. So now we know that y4p, the predictor value. So what is the formula of y4p, the predictor formula? It is y0 plus 4h by 3 into this is 2z1 minus z2 plus 2z3. So this is the Milner's predictor formula. So let us substitute the values for this. y0, what is y0? 0 plus 4 into h. So what is h here? It is just a difference of these two. H is 0.2 minus 0. It gives 0.2. So it is 4 into 0.2 divided by 3 into 2 times z1. What is z1? 0.1996 minus z2. Z2 is 0.3937 plus 2 into z3. It is 0.5689. Right? So the values are substituted here. Now, so once the values are substituted, use your calculator and simplify this. We get the predicted value for y. So the predicted value for y here is, it is 0.3049. So this is the predicted value here. And remember, the predicted value you have to do it carefully, because once you find the correct value, that value should be around this. Right, this is the prediction. So and whatever calculated value for correct formula will give you, will be around this one, and that will be the final solution of a problem. So take enough care while finding this predictor value. Now I got a predictor value for y. Now similarly we find what is the predictor value for z, because we have to find two predictor value here, one for y, one for z. So similarly z4p, the predictor formula is, so what is the z4p formula? Same thing, you replace this by z0 plus 4h by 3 into, so just put a dashes for this, it is 2z1 dash minus z2 dash plus 2z3 dash. So this is the formula for z4p, the predictor formula for z. Now substitute the values. This is equal to, what is z0? 0 plus 4 into h is 0.2 divided by 3 into 2 times z1 dash. What is z1 dash? It is 0.9920. 0.9920 minus z2 dash. What is z2 dash? It is 0.9374 plus 2 into z3 dash. And what is z3 dash? It is 0.7995. Right? So the values are substituted. So simplify this using your calculator. We get what is the predicted value for z. So z4 power p. So the predicted value for z is, it is 0.7055. So this is the predicted value for z here. Right? So we got a predicted values for y and z. So once you get the predicted values, you know, in the next step you have to find what is y4 dash. Sorry, what is z4 dash? Because in the character formula we have z4 dash. So let us calculate what is z4 dash now. So now z4 dash equals, so you know z dash is 1 minus 2 yz. So z4 dash becomes what? 1 minus 2 y4 z4 I can write. So this is z dash. Z4 dash means 1 minus 2 y4 z4. But what is y4 z4? We cannot find from the table. But you know, y4 and z4 already we have calculated. We have a predicted values here. So here I'll put p. Means I'm using predicted value for these two. Substitute now. It is 1 minus, this is 2 into y4p. What is y4p? 0.3049 into z4p. It is 0.7055. So if I simplify this, we get what is z4 dash. So z4 dash for this problem is, it is 0.5698. So this is the value of z4 dash. So which I can use in character formula. Right? So this is how we can find the predicted value on z4 dash. So with this, we'll go for character formula now. We will see what is the corrected value for this problem. So we know that y4c, the character formula is, it is y2 plus h by 3 into z2 plus 4z3 plus z4. So this is the character formula. So we know the values, just substitute now. This is equal to y2. What is y2? 0.0795 plus h is 0.2 divided by 3 into z2. What is z2? 0.3937 plus 4 into z3. What is z3? 0.5689 plus z4. So you can observe that in the table there is no z4. But we have calculated the predicted value for z4. So I'll use a symbol z4 power p. And the predicted value I'll use here to find the corrected value. So what is the predicted value for z? It is 0.7055. 7055. This is the predicted value for z we got. So let us use that. So simplify this, we get y4c, that is the corrected value for this. So the corrected value here is, it is 0.3045. So you can observe that the predicted value is 0.3049 and the corrected value is 0.3045. So you can observe there is a repetition in the root. We are getting the root consistently. So we have to get like this. Then only whatever I am doing is correct. So I got the corrected value for y4. Now let me calculate what is corrected value for z4c. So z4c equals, what is the formula? Same, z2 plus h by 3 into, this is z2 dash plus 4z3 dash plus it is z4 dash. So this is the formula for z4c. Substitute the values. z2, it is 0.3937 plus h is 0.2 divided by 3 into z2 dash. What is z2 dash? 0.9374 plus this is 4 into 0.7995 plus z4 dash. So z4 dash already we have calculated. It is 0.5698. So the value of z4 dash we have calculated, that I am substituting. Now simplify this, we get the corrected value of z, that is z4c. So this comes around 0.7074. Use your calculator and simplify. See, the predicted value for z4 is 0.7055 and here we get 0.7074. So it is almost consistent. So this is how we can find the corrected values. But we know that in predictor corrector group, corrector formula you have to apply 2 times. So this is the only one time we have applied. So let us apply corrector formula one more time. So corrector formula one more time means I need to calculate this y4 power c again, that's all. No need of z4 power c because it is a solution of differential equation. Solution of differential equation means I want only y, not z. So if you calculate this, it is enough. So let us repeat this again. y4 power c equals, so the formula I'll repeat, y2 plus h by 3 into, this is z2 plus 4z3 plus z4. This is the formula. So what is the difference in second time corrector formula? See, in the first time corrector formula, while substituting z4, I use predicted value. But in the second time, for z4, I'll use this corrector value. So instead of p, I'll take c. So that shows that you are using corrector formula, the recent value of z4 here. Substitute now. So entire thing is same till here. Only the last value you have to change. Instead of 0.7055, you have to put 0.7074. Let us repeat now. 0.0795 plus 0.2 divided by 3 into, this is 0.3937 plus 4 into 0.5689 plus the last value will be replaced by 0.7074, the corrected value of z. Now again use your calculator and simplify this. We get y4c equals, the corrected value is 0.3045 once again. So this is the second time corrected value, which is same as the corrected value what we got here. So these two are same. The two corrected values are same means you can conclude. So you can say that the value of y at x is equal to 0.8. Y of 0.8 is 0.3045. So this is the required answer here. This is the required solution for your problem. This is how we can solve a problem on Milne's predictor corrector method. So this is a common procedure to solve any second order ordinary differential equations using Milne's method. So you can observe that the first problem and second problem both are of the same type. So they will differ only in the equation and data. but the formula, calculation, procedure, everything is same. So you can apply this unique procedure to solve any second order differential equations here. So this is how we can solve. So you can practice this problem. Using Milne's method, find y of 1.4 for the d 2 into d square y by dx square is equal to 4x plus dy by dx, given that the x values are 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, y values are 2, 2.2156, 2.4649, 2.7514, and y dash values are 2, 2.3178, 2.6725 and 3.0657. So whatever we did in the first two problems, you can apply the same procedure and find what is the value of y at x equals 1.4 using Milne's predictor corrector method.